the sea spaghetti and cheese straws. Now again, not to waste your time, this was whizzed up in advance. This is about 75 grams of butter, flour and a mature cheese, just whizzed up together with the nori flakes. And can you see the flecks of the nori in it? Yeah? So I'm using 2 seaweeds here again, just for the combination, for the texture and so on. What I'm going to do is, I've marinated and steamed the sea spaghetti, okay? And I'm now going to just put strips of it down along the actual pastry, okay? So I'm just going to make the little canapes and just roll them over. And there we go. And so I'm pressing them in. Now the pastry is actually quite cold, but that's good. I'm just going to press them into it. And then I'm going to flick it over and turn them into... I had a small little knife packed, Patricia, if you could find it. That's the joys of moving house to cook. You can't just put your hand straight out on the little knife or whatever that you need. But yeah, that's great. Just a little knife will do it, just to actually press it in, because the pastry really is quite cold. So what I'm going to do is, and I'll just, while I'm waiting for Patricia, I'll just go ahead with this one anyway. I'm just going to roll it over. So I'm rolling, can you see now, can you see what I'm doing? Yeah? So I'm just encasing the actual...
Rolling a cigarette. It's like rolling a cigarette.
Yeah, but we're now Maury.
Well, it's a weed, isn't it?
Now, for the one who was involved in smoke-free at work, and represented the Irish College of GPs for all the work, I can't make any comment at all on that.
Sorry, doctor.
But yeah, so Patricia, I'm just improvising here. So I'm just really encasing them as best I can. Pastry is quite cold, and then I just cut along. So I have my nice little sea straw, sea spaghetti and cheese straw, and I just make sure they're covered, and then I just cut them into small little bits. Now the chef who was doing everybody, it's so lovely to see the variations, but I actually cut them quite short and I make them quite thin. And it's so interesting to see when I give a recipe to someone. I'm sure you all have experienced that. You give a recipe to somebody, it comes back, and it's like almost completely different. It's like, was that my recipe? The things you did to it. So it's lovely when you see the variations that people do. It's fabulous. So did you all see that? Do you want to do another one, or you're okay? You're fine with that? Just sea spaghetti down, roll it over. So I think Patricia was going to finish those off, and I was just going to skip on to the next little thing we were. So this, I was just saying, those are the, thanks Patricia, these are the actual differences. You saw the way I was making mine, I really had them quite small, and the chef, who has been doing a lot of work with the seaweed, made it, and they're gorgeous too, and she was just saying that she likes to cut them when they're actually done. So we leave those in the oven, and they're for sampling in a minute.